Hello, Colas, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer news. We start with this huge one, claiming that Barcelona have reached a complete agreement with Athletic Club defender Iñigo Martinez, of course, for a 4-year contract. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Nico Gonzalez, who have recently been talking about Real Madrid, Lewandowski, and Barcelona's season prospects. In a recent interview, we are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, as we get right into those stories, please endeavor to subscribe if you haven't. If you're a lover of FC Barcelona, please don't hesitate to do so. Also, consider liking the video and watch the video right up to the very end. After failing to recruit Jules Kounde from Sevilla and Kalidou Koulibaly from Napoli, Barcelona have shifted their attention towards Athletic Club's Iñigo Martinez. The 31-year-old is on the last year of his contract. According to Sport, the deal has progressed quickly, and Barcelona have already reached an agreement with Iñigo Martinez over the personal terms of his contract should the move go through this summer. It would be a 4-year deal, lasting until 2026. However, the difficult part is reaching an agreement with Athletic Club Bilbao. Radio Marca reports that they want Barcelona to shell out up to 60 million euros for the Spaniard and are willing to accept it in 2 installments. This is especially surprising since Athletic risks losing Martinez on a free next year. Barcelona want to tie up this signing quickly and are expected to make an official offer this week. Iñigo Martinez is the most talked about defender right now since the report came out some hours ago that Barcelona have given up on their race for Jules Kounde, so Chelsea can take him and go. Iñigo Martinez have been a mainstay at the defense for Athletic Bilbao for a long time. He also played for Real Sociedad in the past and have always been a starter. And there's no doubt about Iñigo Martinez's quality. Barcelona like the player. And of course, this comes after Jules Kounde's pursuit is lost. But the price, when we look at the price that Athletic Club are asking, is quite high. 60 million euros for a 31-year-old player. And the funny thing about it is, he will be a free agent next year. That is even the more reason why that price should not be up to that 60 million. So it's going to be interesting to see how Barca react to that. But according to this report, Radio Marca, Barca will make an official offer, their first offer for the player, later this week. It's going to be interesting to see how much that offer will be worth. But I don't expect it to go up to 60 million euros. Xavi will not even go for that if that is the case. So a lot of negotiations still need to be made, between Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao for the player. The player is keen to joining Barcelona according to reports. Of course, every player is always keen to join in Barcelona. It's for Barcelona now to fight, to agree with the club for the player to come. So, interesting. Let's see how it's going to end up. Pau Torres have also been one of the La Liga defenders that have been strongly linked to Barcelona these past few days, as Kounde's operation looks unlikely. And I've been saying this over and over again. Pau Torres is 25 years old. Pau Torres will be a better alternative for me than Iñigo Martinez. Both of them are good defenders, but Pau Torres, I think his age, it is worthwhile for Barcelona to go for him. He still has a lot of years to play. He's just 25 years old and just 2 years older than our first target, Jules Kounde, who is 23. So let's see. Barcelona are still keeping their options open, no doubt about that. But they want to rush things because the summer window waits for nobody. We don't have just the centre back to strengthen. We have the right back. We have the left back. Very importantly, the left back needs to be strengthened. So let's see how things will look like when it comes to who will be the new defender, the new centre back for FC Barcelona this coming season. Then on to the final story of discussion. Nico Gonzalez was in the news lately due to his uncertain future at Barca, following the arrival of a host of star players in the squad, including Frank Kessié. However, in a recent interview with Marca, the academy graduate has quashed those rumors and says he is looking forward to the season ahead. Nico further confirms he will remain at Barca and fight for his place in the first team. He said, "This year, the idea is the same as in the past. that in the end, I only played 2 games with Barca B, and I was in the dynamic of the first team. The idea is to fight to play all possible matches, Nico told Marca. The youngster had featured in 27 league matches last season, but he admits gaining regular game time at Barca next season is going to be more difficult. At the same time, the youngster lauded the Barcelona board for bringing in a host of top quality individuals in an attempt to help the club restore its lost glory in the years to come. He said, "The squad is moving a lot, improving well. With the signings, we have taken a brutal leap in quality. I'm sure it will translate into titles and a better season than last year." Finally, Nico was asked about the prospect of playing alongside new signing Robert Lewandowski. The midfielder admitted he is a huge admirer for Robert Lewandowski and has enjoyed watching some of his great moments and of his career, including his 4 goals against Real Madrid in the 2013 Champions League semi-finals. He said, "It's exciting to play with him. I've seen him play many games. I remember the one against Madrid. He scored 4 goals, celebrated it a lot." Speaking of Real Madrid, Nico says he is looking forward to the upcoming pre-season El Clasico later this week, a game where he's expected to be in the thick of things. He said, "You always want to play, and it is a very big extra motivation. I had the option of playing 2 games against them, and it is spectacular when we play against Real Madrid," the midfielder concluded. Nico Gonzalez is one of those players whose future have been so uncertain, and when we look at what he just spoke about in his interview, it is quite clear he knows very well that playing time will be hard to come by. Of course, Franquisi coming in have just made things worse for him. Even if Frankie de Jong leave, Barca want to bring in players like Bernardo Silva, so things are not going to be any better for Nico Gonzalez. But the player is confident that he will play. He wants to stay, and we even got reports earlier that manager Xavi have spoken with him personally. They had a private discussion, assured the player that you have game time. And from the look of things, Xavi's idea is to play Nico at the number 6 role, talking about the Busquets role, because we know Busquets have been playing a lot, but we expect Busquets to be rotated, right, compared to last season. And Nico Gonzalez have been told that he might play that role next season. The player is confident of next season. Of course, we are all confident about next season, that it's going to be better by far than last season. Last season, we won nothing. It was a very terrible season for us, 0 trophies. But this time around, we have that confidence that we're going with high spirits, because the players that Barca have signed are so good, and more are to come. So let's hope for the best for next season. Hope for the best for manager Xavi as he continues to bring this team to the glory of the past. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.